So I'm currently in Elma, New York, in the Elma Cemetery, which is a small little cemetery that you would almost have no idea is even here. It's just a small town cemetery off a small road up a dead end, frankly in the middle of nowhere. But it's a very peaceful day. You've got the water down there, and despite the fact that it's a bit overcast and foggy, it's quite pretty. But I am here for this gentleman here, Jackson C. Frank. The folk singer songwriter who's buried here along with his parents. I'm not going to go too much into his music. There's a lot that has been said about him, written about him, and if you haven't heard his music, I strongly encourage you to seek it out, look for it, and listen to it. He was a very interesting gentleman who had a very difficult life, but left behind a lot of wonderful, wonderful songs, which are still listened to decades after they were recorded and decades after he's gone. But I do also want to point out that somebody left this really lovely little note there for him. But of course, every time I go to a cemetery that has the place of burial for famous people, you know, I always try to take some time to also try to see who else is here, try to learn what I can, try to understand the other people, because it's not just Jackson Frank's story, it's the story of all these people who are here. And yes, I did come all the way out here to see Jackson Frank, but you know, everybody here has a story. Here in Elma, New York, right off the highway, it's a small town outside of Buffalo, right near this beautiful rolling river, on a slightly overcast and dreary day, with the rain coming down ever so slightly. There is generations of people buried here, generations of residents of Elma, people with all kinds of stories. And I always find that to be extremely meaningful and fascinating.